front of a standing room only crowd. This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits.
Billy Burns makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Pitch on the way. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Barehanded, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Maybe a sign of things to come here. They may want to use their speed, shake things up a little, and here he puts this one down, and they can't make a play on it.
Carlos Gomez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's a 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 1-1. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Ryan Braun will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. There goes Gomez. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Runner goes for third. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I don't understand this at all. I mean, with nobody out, you've got to be 100% sure that you're going to make it, especially when you've got a good RBI guy up at the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Chris Davis will get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you have to say, he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
1-0 home. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the move is Braun. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he drives one into deep right center. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. His first homer so far in the series. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0. Scooter Gennett will dig in here. First pitch coming. This one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
The 2-0. Swinging a liner back through the box. And Rollins won't get there. It's a base hit. Chris Carter will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat. It's not how you want to start when you're already chasing cover.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Brewers are challenging the previous.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Justin Turner will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but look, pitcher.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Yasiel Puig will get his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike from the stretch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to the defense.
Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Chris Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Chris Davis.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. It's slicing, but will stay inside the right field foul pole for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Mike Fiers will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Billy Burns will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First offering on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he's going to lay one down here, and it looks like it'll be a good one. Thought twice about the plate, but now he'll go to third. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And this is on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Ryan Braun will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. There goes the runner. Hit hard towards the hole. Look at Rollins. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there. Sure sign that trouble is afoot as there is already some action in that bullpen now. We're just in the second inning. First pitch to him. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there but playable on the infield. And Rollins will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Andre Ethier will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Howie Kendrick will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Mickey Rincon will get his first shot at it here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Jimmy Rollins will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
2 outs, and this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Scooter Gennett ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Scooter Gennett.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it now is Ethier. 1 away. Chris Carter digs in at the plate. And here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd. Chris Davis. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Brandon McCarthy makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning for Carl Crawford. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Davis will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Justin Turner will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now this pitch is hit on the ground to the right side, and it'll get through. Some magic on 0-2. It's a base hit. Yasiel Puig will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And the 4th inning will open here with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Mike Fiers will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Billy Burns will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. Now he runs up to bunt it with his speed. This is going to be tough. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman
Adrian Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Andre Ethier will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 4-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here it comes. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit. And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. Joe Whelan is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Now the 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Chris Davis will dig in with one in and one away. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Scooter Gennett will stand in with a run in, one out and one on here in the inning. First pitch coming. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the throw by Crawford won't be in time. He's in there at third. Chris Carter will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning, as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy.
And hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger. Chris Davis will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be two. Kendrick over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. Mickey Rincon will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Leadoff man retired, and that brings up the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Adam Lind will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out when the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Wade Davis will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jonathan Lucroy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Mike Fiers will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. One on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 7 runs, 13 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air toward the left fielder, Crawford. 2 gone. Billy Burns will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go, guys.
Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. Carlos Gomez will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. His 3rd home run of this series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ryan Braun is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Brewers 9 and the Dodgers nothing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. The pitch. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Justin Turner will step in. A base hit in his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his 2nd hit of the night. Yasiel Puig will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that misses 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And a bouncing ball, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Paco Rodriguez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Scooter Gennett will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Up with it now is Kendrick. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Now the first pitch. Chris Carter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. One pitch on the way. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And he's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Chris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. And we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 1-0. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And they're going to botch the rundown. It's over his head. Jonathan Lucroy will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Brewers 10 and the Dodgers nothing. Andre Ethier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now another 0-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first out. One gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now he'll step off. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Mickey Rincon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. J.P. Howell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Robert Werner is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Robert Werner.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Billy Burns will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First offering on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Carlos Gomez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 1-0 on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing by Gomez and a ground ball to short. They may want to hurry. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Ryan Braun try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Now the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Chris Davis will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Ken Cleveland will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 5, Ken Cleveland.
Too low, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Carl Crawford will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Gomez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Sergio Santos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. So this will find the glove of Rollins at short. One gone. Chris Carter will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. So 2-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here now the 2-2. And a swing and a miss here. And the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Chris Davis will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Yasiel Puig will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
That's hard hit back up the middle. No problem here, 1 away. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Andre Ethier will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. In there, strike 2.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Howie Kendrick will dig in. He doubled his last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's set, now the pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Brewers win it 11-0. Good night from Los Angeles.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 11 runs on 18 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to